What's going on, everybody? We're back. Can you believe it? All right. So, welcome back to more Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels, and today we are going to be hopefully getting through more of worlds A through D. Um, yeah, that's about it. Um, I did move the bird out of this room, but only for the recording session. I'll move it back in once the session is over. And now it's time for the save scumming that everybody loves. Now, okay, no, I actually have not beat this game legitimately because I used an infinite lives cheat. Because I used an infinite lives cheat, which means I don't have to redo the whole world all over again when I lose all my lives. And like, in a way, in this game, it's actually a bit more punishing than in the first game, because the first game had, like, easily accessible warp zones, and also, it was a lot easier than this game. So yeah, what would I think of the game itself? Um, I wouldn't call it a bad game. I think maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's definitely one of the weaker Mario games. 2D platformers. Yeah, I think the new Super Mario Brothers comparisons basically sums it up. It doesn't really feel like much. It doesn't really feel like much was actually like. Doesn't really feel like there was much. To, it doesn't really feel like there was too much like thought put into this one compared to some of the other ones. I mean, I can appreciate the save scumming time, but I'm not going to say that I'm save scumming every time I do, so hopefully that'll be the last time. But yeah, I can appreciate that some of the levels are definitely a really big challenge. Some of them feel a little trolly, like a little too trolly, but some of them do present a pretty good challenge. But overall, I can't say that this game is really that good. I would consider it one of my least favorite Mario games. Okay. I think I have one life left, so I should definitely be save scumming. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people say, like, what games they think are bad games. I think my standards for what a bad game is are a bit tighter than most people's. Like, what have people been calling bad games on the internet? Like Pokemon Sword and Shield, The Last of Us Part 2? No, those are not. Those are, like, far from bad games. Like, Donkey Kong 64? No, I don't think Donkey Kong 64 is a bad game. Like, I don't know. I just think my standards for what a bad game are again just tighter than most people's. I don't I just do not consider like a lot of I just don't consider a lot of there's just a lot of games that I don't really consider bad games. And I don't really think reviewers are really paid off to make good reviews. I mean, oftentimes they get like the game in advance, but I don't really think that's true. I mean, I see a lot of people say it's true, but like not every AAA game gets good reviews. I mean, Star Wars Battlefront 2, that one got more mixed reviews. Um, so yeah, not every AAA game gets good reviews. That's my rant about the quality of video games. I've seen some people call Fortnite a bad game too. It's not. Fucking hell. Okay. Jesus Christ. This game is hard as shit. Okay, well, how far are we in? How much time we got? 5 minutes? Alright. Let's try to beat World C. That's my goal. It should go without saying that the game I'm going to play after this is Super Mario Bros. 2, the US version. Alright. Which I'm pretty sure everybody knows the story of Super Mario Bros. 2. Like, I mean, especially my audience, if you know anything about gaming history, you know this story. But for like the 5 people that don't, basically this game was considered too difficult. And also I think part of it was considered too similar to the first game. I think that was part of it too. It was considered just too difficult for like North American audiences, which might be weird because this isn't even the hardest game on the NES. I mean, I'd say like Battletoads and Ghosts and Goblins are a lot harder than this one, but despite that, I think it was because those games were released after, and also this is a Mario game, so Mario games are sort of geared towards more I don't know how to say. I'm not sure what word I should use. I mean, anybody can play a Mario game, but they sort of have a more, like, you know, audience with a more inexperienced, but they're sort of like, I'm pretty sure most Mario games are made for an audience with a more more inexperienced at gaming in mind, because they're pretty basic games. They don't really have much mechanics other than like run and jump. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is probably one of the hardest levels in the game. It might be the hardest level in the game because it's basically like 7-3, but like even harder. Okay. Okay, we're gonna save state here. I don't know. The first time I made it to this level, I had an infinite lives cheat. But it still took me like, I don't know, like 40 minutes to beat this one. It's really damn hard. The wind physics are surprisingly not really that finicky, is something I can praise this game for. They're pretty basic. They just push you like to the side a bit. Like that's it. So if there's anything I can praise this game on, it's that. Yeah. Obviously I use a save state. But, you know. I still beat the level. Oh, this level. Oh boy. This one, it was... Oh. Fuck. Okay, that was not very good. Okay, what? We're at 9 minutes. We can beat this level. Okay. This level is sort of a pain in the ass, because it's actually impossible to beat this level without... Yeah, you need that mushroom. Okay? This level it's actually impossible to beat this level with only small Mario or small Luigi. You need a power-up. So... that's why this level is a pain in the ass. This one is... I also consider this one basically as hard as C-3. I also consider this one basically as hard as C-3. Mainly because it's the only level in the game where it's 100% required to get hit. Which is sort of strange. And no, I don't think it's bad design. No, I'm not going to call it bad design or anything like that. I think it's I'm not sure if I can call it bad design. It's an interesting choice. Okay. This one is it's possible. This one is really hard to do without getting hit, but it's still possible. Like that. It's this next one. I think it's possible to get this without getting hit, but it's extremely difficult. So yeah. That's why this level is a pain in the ass. Okay. That was World C. In the next video, we are going to be going through World D and hopefully beating all the bonus worlds. See you guys then.